Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be cooking samosa, specifically Kenyan samosa because that's what I have experience with. I understand that each culture has their way of making their own samosas. So the ones I'll be making today are from Kenya, that's where I grew up. As I've mentioned earlier in my earlier videos, when introducing myself, my channel will be about family, recipes, and just daily life being a mom. Yeah, so here I've prepared some onions. I always use the red ones because I like the taste of them. And then I bought some meat from a halal shop because they're much cheaper. France has a lot of, France has a very big Muslim population, so there's halal shops everywhere, and that's where I buy my meat. So I'm just adding some salt and some seasoning, like some cube. I don't put too much spice. I don't like a lot of spices, curries and all. So I just put some salt and some cube for taste, and then I'm gonna be adding the onions later. So earlier on I had prepared some dough. I used I think 2 cups flour and a bit of salt. I don't add sugar in it. I prefer the taste of only salt. So I added salt and a bit of oil. And then because my kids were all over the place, I let the dough rest for like almost half a day. And now I'm just rolling them and piling them up, preparing to put them on the pan to make the samosa wraps. I used to buy the wraps from a Chinese shop, but I don't like the texture and how thin they are, and the taste really, when you do it yourself at home, the taste is so different. It tastes so good, authentic, like just what you would eat on the street in Nairobi. So I keep the shavings on the side. You'll see what I'm going to do with that later. I'll fry them and they make for really good snacks. So here I'm making the paste for wrapping the sambusas. I put in some salt. So my wraps were quite small, very small, not what I intended. So they're really small. I'm gonna call these mini samosas because they're not the right size samosas. You need to eat at least like 5 for you to feel like you've eaten a whole normal samosa or sambusa. If I say sambusa or samosa, I don't know. I always say it depends on who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to a Kenyan, I'll say sambusa. If I'm talking to somebody out here, I'll say samosa. So it just depends. Sambusa making is quite a labor of love. So if someone takes their time to make for you sambusa from scratch, just know they love you. It's too much work and it's a bit tiring. So after wrapping, I always like put them in a plastic bag and keep them in the freezer for like 30 minutes so they can stick together, so that when I'm frying them they don't fall apart. Because sometimes you're frying samosas and then they just start falling apart in the oil, and then it's not good. It's dangerous. They can even like explode on your face. So we have one that's already opened up, but the rest are good. So yeah, this looks good. There they are. So after cooking the samosas, I keep some because I don't eat a lot of carbohydrates. I make this especially for my kids. So I keep a few in the fridge for every day, and then the rest I keep them in the freezer, and then take them out as needed to just be heated up and then eaten. If you prefer your samosas darker, you can just keep them longer in the oil so they get dark. But I prefer mine to be, this color. Especially for kids, kids, everything they see that's dark, they think it's burnt. So you just leave them a bit light like that. And then the shavings, there they are. The shavings I took off when I was shaping the wraps. I fry them, and then I'm just gonna place them on the table and we snack throughout the day. We snack on them. They're really tasty, very, very tasty. I love them, crunchy, super crunchy. And there we go, there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much, and welcome back again. Please subscribe and like my videos, please. Thank you.